like strings with rocks. Throw up my middle finger to the umpire. These niggas just choosing the new talent, just need to retire. Check the signals from my manager, the first base coach. He's throwing time, telling me labels, playing cutthroat. Yo, I hit it with a tape, but shouldn't have seen it. Take a check swing. I hear the crowd sing, go me out in the telephone ring. He says to be with me in a minute, no doubt. My timber runs out, 3 pitches later. I strike the fuck out. Yo, shit like this happens to the real MCs because the labels want to sign up the commercial wannabes. And if it ain't that, it's just a little bit more. Saying on people in the screw face and scream lyrics that's hardcore. I adore this whole rap persona. But some of you A&Rs must be mixing coke with some marijuana talking. Ooh, he got the new shit. I'm on his dick, but that's an MC that come out with one banging hit. I split Adams, blow up as if I wasn't Tommy. Labels talk so much shit, yo, I laugh at them like they was comics. Check the scoreboards, we're up by 1, 2 more hitters.
Rap battles, I saw MCs going at it. Who's playing new records, Lyle Robin Bob Static. From Frisco to Oakland, like Boston, Manhattan. You know what's happening.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
Here we are, Brent, looking at this game tonight. Both of these teams certainly get after it on the defensive end.
Well, I'm touching your suit here, Kevin, and it looks like you got shoulder pads in there. You're going to need that. This game's going to be a grinder. It's going to be physical. These guys are going to bump each other around, and they play hard-nosed defense. So I would expect this game to not rise up in terms of the scoring column. We'll see who's tougher tonight. Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Jackson Davis with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Back to Jackson Davis. Outside for Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Lopez. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said, Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Got to get that one up quick.
And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of the Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Over to the wing. Lopez with the steal. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots over Podziemski. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but Coach coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Here's Curry following the basket by Chris Middleton. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Warriors trailed by 3. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
First step for the great job there of just getting to the and one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Giannis inside. Back to Trent. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Pass to Looney. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Bucks ahead. 14. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Hield. Outside Kuminga. And another shot. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Back to Giannis. There's Giannis with the slam.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Pass to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Left side, Kuminga. Now Moody. Inside. They kick out to Hield. Clock is at 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Substitution on the court. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Connaughton. To the paint. To the inside. Here's Portis. Lillard outside. Back to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First personal foul. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Second personal. That's on Brook Lopez.
Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
Jonathan Kuminga. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically. Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself into situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Back to Green. Puts it up. No good from the wing. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Lillard. Middleton outside. To the right side. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
It's stolen by Green, and it's the Bucks on the break. And it's Trent in the corner. Middleton outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And again, no good by Golden State.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Back to Prince. Now here's Middleton. Good D by Anderson. They could use a bucket. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And it's Trent in the corner. From deep, Green. The Warriors pull it in. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Out to Payton. Back to Curry. Anderson outside. And stolen by Prince. Back to Green. 3 seconds left. That shot misses. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense is... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And the Warriors with possession here. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
The Bucks working the ball around. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
Middleton is doubled. Picked him clean. On the wing, Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.